All right. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. Let's see if anybody pops on. I feel like it's been forever since I've been here, but I know I was here last week. And I don't know. Just feels like it's been a long time since I've been here. Good morning, Gail. I'm so happy you're here. Hopefully, you're doing good. Um, I'm assuming you have cooler. I know you have cooler weather. I am definitely ready for fall down here. Um, Hello, Mom. Thank you very much. Thanks, Gail, for letting me know. I appreciate it. I was just chatting with a friend and she helped me with this picture in picture thing. So let's cross our fingers that maybe I have it figured out. Um, I mean, really, the important part is the desk so we could see what I'm making, right? But, I don't know. I'm always interested in people's background. So hopefully you guys are too. So welcome, welcome, welcome. It is September 3rd, right? The Burr months. All of a sudden it's a thing, the Burr months. Um, Good morning, Yolanda and Henry. I'm so happy you guys are here. Um, so it is time for fall. I really, really tried not to do any fall things until now. Like August, I think you kind of get away with it. But here it's so hot. Like we were just in the pool on Saturday. So I'm trying to appreciate the season that we're in, right? So with that being said, today is an exciting day in the Stampin' Up world. The mini catalog is now available. So let me make the desk bigger. Let's cross my fingers this works. Let's see. Oh, yay. Okay. Um, so the mini catalog is available. You could go online. You can see all the goodies that are in this catalog. There's also online exclusives, items that you can only see online. And we have two new kits available. And one's a Christmas kit. Yeah, a Christmas kit. It's very cute. So today we are going to be playing with, let me see if I can make this so that it's not so weird. Um, we're going to be playing with one of the suites that's in here, the one of the fall suites. So we're going to be playing with the Autumn Toile. Is that how you say it? Toile, like toll painting. I'm not 100% sure, but let me show you guys the paper. So here's the paper that we're going to be playing with today. I also think you guys know me. I think this would really be good for some hunting scrapbooking, right? So there's some pheasants, or actually some Scotland scrapbooking because I have pictures of pheasants in Scotland. Um, and so there's this guy, and there's some cute little foxes. And then I'll flip it over. And so this is the back side or the B side. Um, Great masculine paper. Boys have a harder time with the guy cards, right? So I'm going to show you one of the stamp sets today, and that's all that we're going to be playing with. But it is on page 39 of the new mini catalog, and for you local ladies, you guys will get a new catalog uh, in class on Friday. Okay. If you've just stumbled upon this video, hello, welcome. My name is Jennifer Olea. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is how you can find me on all the socials. So today's card is going to be, we're going to have a little fun with a punch, and we're going to showcase some of this designer series paper. And so if you just have some pretty paper sitting around, you have scraps, this is a great way. Good morning. Thank you for being here, Yolanda. I appreciate it. If you have paper just sitting around, pretty paper sitting around, this is a great way to use up some of your paper. So Today's card is going to be Cajun Craze. And I've decided that when it's fall, I use Cajun Craze and I use pecan pie, of course, and then very vanilla. And those are like my fall colors. So we have this card or a card base, and it's your traditional, right? It's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4.25. So we're going to fold like so. I'm very happy today because I get to spend all day in my casita. I don't have to go anywhere. And with this new job that I have, I spend less time in my casita because I have a job. And they're not, I have a lovely job and I really, really enjoy it, but it's taken away time from my casita. So with that being said, I'm happy that I'm here today. Okay. I have pecan pie that is 4 by 5.25. We're doing just some basic layers, but before we do all that, I have a piece of very vanilla that is 3 3/4 by 5. And then I took this hole punch, the modern oval, right? And I have a bunch, and by a bunch I mean they can all fit in my hand, but of pieces of the designer series paper that are that I cut out. So we're probably going to be using both sides of the paper, but we're just going to put it on here. And the way that I like to do it is I want to find the pieces that I want whole, right? And I'm not sure what those are yet. But, and then I'm taking these punched pieces and I am kind of like butting them up against the very edge of the paper at the very bottom of the paper. And so it kind of is like this, right? And then I just kind of build it from there. This guy could go like here. This one could go, nope, it can't go, oh, well, yeah, it could go that way. I feel like those vines are upside down, but they're not, doesn't matter. And then, do I want any of the pumpkins out? Probably. I like those pumpkins. Like so. And what else is there? Oh, there's this guy we could do like this. So this is just kind of a great way to use up some of the paper, but it's also a great way to show a lot of your paper, right? And you're letting the paper really do the work for you, which you guys know I love. All right. So how are we going to add these? I start with, it doesn't really matter, but, and you could attach it with your Greek glue because then it gives you a little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to live dangerously and use my seal like so. Ooh, I really like this background. You can see that for the B side. I really like that. It's early espresso. That would make a really nice background card. All right. So there's that. And then we're just going to build it. So did anybody have anything exciting happen this weekend? Any fun plans? We actually went to visit some friends and visit our kid, which was good. And I was trying to think on the way home how long we have known these friends. And I just have to think of how old their youngest is because we met them right after she was born. So, and she's in high school now. So we've known them a long time. And then we also had friends that we met in Texas, and they're now living in California. And so that was good to see them also. Okay, so here is this. And kind of bugging me that those leaves are upside down, so we're going to use this one instead. Like so. Okay, and then we're going to flip it over, and what are we going to do? We're going to cut the edges off. So all you do is follow your layer. I would say this card is definitely like easy peasy, but I think it packs a punch because you're showcasing all of the great paper. Let's save that one, but not those. Okay, so we are going to, oh yeah, look at it. We're going to do some layering. And don't worry, we are going to stamp some stuff. Just have to get there. Like so. When you guys create, do you guys do the box around your layer or do you do little dashes? I don't know, I tend to do little dashes. There's no right or wrong way. Okay, so there's that. Now we are going to take a oh, good morning, Melanie. I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for being here. We are going to take the hole punch and we're going to stamp. We're going to punch out a berry vanilla because that's going to be our ingredient on the top. And we're going to do some stamping. So, take a drink of water. Also, my new job has me around little kids, and you tend to forget how little kids are not germaphobes. They don't care. So, it's interesting how many times I have to tell the kids to keep the fingers out of their mouths. Kind of gross. Okay. We are going to use pecan pie because, you know, that is one of the colors I use on fall cards, pecan pie. So I have this. Did I show you guys the stamp set? It's called Amber Autumn. It's got a really cute kind of harvest scene and then acorns. And then some great sentiments. So blessed to have you in my life. And autumn wishes, grateful for you, thanks, and you're simply the best. So those are the sentiments that come in this. We're going to ink up the acorns and the leaves on the pecan pie. And I'm just going to do it, stamp it on the inside. And I know there's a right or wrong way. Like you don't want the acorns upside down, but we're just going to do a quarter there. Like that. And then we're going to take Autumn Wishes, which I'm going to put on the inside. And that's going to go just kind of on the right underneath the acorn. It's just going to give you a little spot at the bottom to write your... let's see, Melanie said, tell us about your new job, preschoolers. Yeah, so I'm an aide, not preschoolers. I'm an aide in a classroom environment is what I'll say. And it's first and second graders that I mainly work with. I worked with kindergarten through 8th grade, but mainly with first and second grade. And it's Tuesdays and Thursdays that I'm in the classroom. Those are the only days that I work. It's just Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I used to work in the elementary schools when the kid was a lot younger, when he was in elementary school. And so I'm back at it. I was asked, and I always have a hard time saying no. So it's fun. It's been fun. And I do a lot of artwork. So I'm in charge of the kids' art. And so they give me kind of like what they're studying. and some guidelines, and then I come up with their art projects. So it's kind of right up my alley. You know, if I could get them stamping, if I could bring in stamps, which I think I will be able to do that. You know, we're gonna get them stamping here pretty quick. Okay, I also have this ribbon that is part of the suite, and I don't. Let's see. Can you guys see? It is very. What is it called? It's called irregular weave trim, and it is really cool. It's pretty thin, but it's a little stiff too, which is pretty. It's cool. I like it. And so we're going to do some wrapping so that it pops out from behind the greeting. So I just put a little dash of adhesive, and so it's pretty Swiss cheese like. So you want to make sure that it gets a good seal, right? So there we go. That'll work. All right, I'm going to use my ribbon scissors. Let's see. Melanie said, good, encouraging few for stampers. I know, right? Yeah. Right now, we're just trying to get them to color inside the lines. So, and we are going to pop this guy up with dimensionals, because of course we are. Cut these guys. Like so. So, hi, Lee. I'm so happy you're here. Oh, thank you. So you guys don't forget later today, I haven't even made it yet. It's on my to-do list right after this video. I'm going to be putting the YouTube video up for Wednesday Fun Fold. So don't forget about that guy. And the email will be sent out later this afternoon with all the directions on that fun fold. So if you just stumbled upon this video, know that there's also like on YouTube, there's different sections. There's lives and there's videos, and the fun fold videos are under videos, and then these lives obviously are under the lives. So you could always go back and look if you want to recreate something I've done, or you know, like for the fun folds, if you want to see, obviously, if you want to see how I create the card that I'm sending you guys the measurements to. So, let's see, anything else going on? Nope. Friday, I've got a class, it's full, and I have to figure out my new schedule with the new fun job that I've embarked on. So, as the winter season comes upon us, I will have more classes, obviously, and hopefully I see you guys there. So this is our card for today. Hopefully you guys like it. I always love to see what you guys come up with and create. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I do. I really, really enjoy it. I was going to start talking about a card for the fun fold, but the card I was working on was not the fun fold. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you, and hopefully you get to have a little time for paper crafting fun today. And I'll be back here next week. Talk to you guys then. Bye, guys.